appears to have been nothing.
I love New Blood Interactive and I played every unique experience that they brought to Steam. From Dusk to Evil and Ultrakill, I love their concept, the innovations that they brought to FPS genre and how they influenced other developers from indie to even AAAs with the tiniest but effective gameplay mechanics that amaze me. I've been also following Gloomwood for 2 years now since they released its first demo on Steam. Well, I even covered Dusk, Evil and Ultrakill and even the demo of Gloomwood by my previous channel too. On 6th of September, it's released as early access with more detailed level design, improved AI and with a branching story which seems to be developed from scratch. To be frank, I'm still not satisfied with the content that they brought. I'm willing to discover every bit of the map, collecting ammunitions or something that is hidden, something that can't be found easily. And the tiny details that I loved, there are lots of them within Gloomwood. From its inventory system to even stealth mechanics, they are worth to mention, worth to be taken as reference for future developers in my opinion. Gloomwood definitely needs to be checked out if you like Thief series or stealth FPS titles or just like Victorian Atmosphere with PlayStation 1 era aesthetics. Then let's get to it. Gloomwood starts as we, Doctor, find ourselves in a Victorian setup surrounded by mysterious figures who cough a lot and wanting to kill us at first sight. We as the Doctor have no weapon or tool at our arsenal first. We need to discover every item that we can use within our journey, starting from revolvers, bottles, shotguns and even our cane. The only thing we have is a ring that indicates how much the Doctor is visible to others and our luggage that is quite similar to Resident Evil 4's inventory. Even this inventory system is quite interesting since it's not just a menu screen but rather a real active time inventory system that requires you to bring out this suitcase, choose the items that you want to use, close it and then continuing your journey. You just can't open the suitcase in a narrow place or somewhere that is absurd since it's real time, so beware. And for those who are biased towards early access games, I totally understand you. There are lots of titles on Steam which are launched with early access, not fulfilling their promises and sometimes even get cancelled and leaving you scammed. But here we are talking about New Blood Interactive. These guys always fulfilled their promises, left their fanbase satisfied with the end product, starting with Dusk and Evil. They always started as early access to fund their products and then launch a new FPS that influences others. To be totally honest with you guys, Gloomwood took around 2 to 3 hours for me to reach the end of first early access version and I'm not sated. I just want more. But seeing how they developed the new light map mechanic that enhances the stealth gameplay and how AI reacts, I put all my money in and trust how Gloomwood will turn out to be. I didn't encounter any bugs but saw some letters here and there that says main content instead of maybe giving me a lore or telling me about the actual events, but I will be giving Gloomwood a chance every time it gets updated and see how it turns out to be. During my early access journey I discovered around 3 revolvers that I can use and a shotgun beside my noble cane that can be used like a rapier. As a greedy bastard I am, I never ever used my bullets, kept them safe in my inventory for an upcoming boss or a bigger threat that I just can't overcome. You might know how greedy I am if you watch my Dino Crisis or Resident Evil videos before. I always collect the bullets and never ever use them unless I'm really forced to. There are stealth mechanics based on where you walk, like not just crouching and walking kind of stealth. You literally make more noise when you step on a metal plate kind of type. And also you put your ear on a wall or a door to listen to other side kind of tiny but effective details still amaze me. On the other hand, I tried using revolver couple of times and it didn't feel effective to be frank. Although I zoomed in and headshot some of the guys, they didn't stop and continue shooting me without any hesitation. I get that it's not a FPS experience like Dusk or anything, but these bullets must have a purpose at some point, right? Besides that, I still adore the lack of weapon or ammunition UI that makes you to check the weapon cartridges or your inventory to check the remaining ammo in your gun. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that was implemented in demo. Our Doctor begins to limp when its health is low, also slowing the movement speed, creating even more tension. Although these are some of the little details of Gloomwood's gameplay mechanics, I think they are quite innovative and worth mentioning.
Blood comes out! Axe goes in! Blood comes out!
As I mentioned before, Gloomwood can be found on Steam for $20 as an early access and its price might increase up to $30 after its full release. My advice will be to purchase it beforehand to support the devs and checking Gloomwood from time to time at least. Since I'm not sated with its current content, I'll do a rerun in hard difficulty while exploring every and each corner of Gloomwood. preparing a long review footage for the future. It's one of the most absorbing FPS titles as an early access, and I'm sure it will even present more interesting content in the future.